or you'll end up just like me. Oh, it's karma's a... Or wait, do I do this arm? Oh, you'll end up just like me. Oh, wait, which arm is it? Gotta get in like the... Gotta get the movement.
We need to talk about Jojo Siwa. She's behind me, isn't she? If you've been on the internet, you have seen the Jojo Siwa, Jojo with the Bobo rebrand. And if you haven't seen it, she is looking at you right now. You must be living under a rock, or maybe I was just too invested in the Dance Moms lore as a child to have been able to escape this one as an adult. This is like Miley Cyrus wrecking ball if the ball crashed into the tectonic plates and made the entire world go underwater and shift and flip and put us into an alternate universe where Jojo Siwa is a raging TikTok lesbian who wants to rebrand herself from I'ma come back like a boomerang to
I was a bad girl. I did some bad things.
Yes, Jojo. We've seen the video of you texting and driving. We know you've done some bad things. Nah, because why'd I kind of eat that cover? Let's get all the facts straight. Let's get the backstory first. To talk on Jojo Siwa, you have to understand Jojo Siwa.
Dream guest on my podcast? Honestly, let's spice things up. One of my exes.
We all know Jojo Siwa rose to fame on Dance Moms, the Lifetime Network reality show where there's a bunch of girls who dance and a bunch of their moms who create drama for the cameras, and we all ate it up. Jojo actually started out on the second season of Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition in 2013, where she was eliminated. And according to the Jojo Siwa wiki page that I'm getting my very reputable facts from, let's just see really quickly. Her and her mother, Jesselyn, were very disliked by the fans. So that was JoJo's reality TV big break. And then she would later return to the actual show, Dance Moms, in season 5. I wasn't really watching Dance Moms at this point, but I feel like there's not a single person in the world who does not know the name Jojo Siwa. You literally could not go anywhere without seeing Jojo. You walk in Target and you walk to the toy section and there's 17 Jojo Siwa related toys that all have her wearing a giant bow plastered all over the front of the packaging. You go to the food section in any grocery store and you see the Jojo Siwa snacks. You head over to the cosmetics section, there's Jojo makeup. Buy a hairbrush and there's 6,000 Jojo bows staring, screaming at you, and there's no way to escape them because every single way you turn there's more Jojo bows. Like something out of a horror movie. But there's no horror, it's just a small blonde girl who everyone thinks is 12 years old but is actually 20. She's also not small. Jojo Siwa is 9 feet tall. I would like to point out though that I am taller than Jojo Siwa. I'm just saying Jojo Siwa is a tall girl. I am also a tall girl. Please don't cancel me. That was not a drag. I didn't mean small and like, I just meant like height. Please. Please. I'll never forget the day on Twitter that everyone started debating whether or not Jojo Siwa was taller than Caillou. Spoiler alert, Caillou is still taller, which I find mortifying. And I'm not gonna lie to you, she really made her name. Boomerang, banger, hit song, I know every word. I don't really care about what they say. I'ma come back like a boomerang. Don't let these haters get their way. Anyway, JoJo was in a lot of contracts, I can only assume, with Nickelodeon, all the brands that she was working with, and building her a Jojo Siwa pink sparkly rainbow unicorn empire of bows and screaming children with. And she was probably making insane amounts of money. You have to respect the hustle. However, JoJo has kind of taken a new path. I believe she's no longer in any of these contracts, and now she is trying to rebrand herself into, well, whatever this is. I'm not sure who she's targeting with this rebrand. I'm not quite sure that the adult audience that she's trying to attract is maybe going for the genre, if you will, of song that Karma, not to be mistaken with Taylor Swift's song Karma, where she goes, Karma is my boyfriend, Karma is a god, Karma is the breeze in my hair on the wind. Karma is not a relaxing thought to Jojo Siwa. There's a glare on Joj. There we go. Gotta get Jojo right in the spotlight. Jojo, I think, started rebranding It seems like after she got into the mass amount of lesbian drama on TikTok that you could have created a chart out of that would have been more complicated than the chart in the show The L Word. First, it was all the drama with her ex-girlfriend. I think her name was Kylie. Everyone was really interested in their breakup. Then it was the whole drama with Avery Cyrus, and that clip of JoJo came out where she was like, I got used.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
Because I got used
For what?
for views
Oh.
and for clout. And I got tricked into being told that I was loved.
I feel like that is when she started going from JoJo with the bobo to just JoJo without the bobo. Listen, record scratch. Let me tell you this. I get JoJo. JoJo and I have something in common. I too was once a child star. Now, maybe not in the magnitude that Jojo Siwa was, but I was that 7 Supergirl's profile picture and we had 9 million subscribers and I couldn't go anywhere without someone recognizing me, so. I don't know. I'm not really sure what that was, sorry. Not even a little bit in the magnitude of Jojo Siwa. I was never a snack. There was never a Kaelyn Wilkins snack, and thank God for that. But growing up on the internet as a child, in the same way that Jojo Siwa grew up in the media as a child and on television and in every store within a 70-mile radius, when you get older and you want to be your own person, nobody can see past what you did as a child and the child star version of you. I'm not sure if JoJo's rebrand is going the way she expected it to. I think she's getting a lot of attention about the rebrand, but I'm not sure it's all positive, which attention is attention, don't get me wrong. JoJo is still profiting off of all the negative attention that everyone is giving her. There's just been so many recently she posted that TikTok about the phone call to heaven where she does a dramatic turnaround after setting up her timer camera and then walks over and puts her arm down full of ink box fake temporary tattoos to show off her bad girl side. But not only is JoJo on a roll, but JoJo also has been spotted in public in her car. I'm not sure if insane driving is part of her rebrand, but the amount of videos I've seen of Jojo Siwa car sightings is absolutely astonishing.
Wait, we'll get her.
Here's a video of JoJo cutting somebody off in Los Angeles.
Jojo Siwa cutting us off on Sunset Boulevard.
Jojo Siwa bullying us over here.
All this is going on. This whole rebrand, edgy girl rebrand, all while her car looks like this. Like imagine, you're driving home from work, it was a long day at your 12-hour shift, and you roll up to merge onto the freeway and you get cut off by none other than Jojo Siwa in her Jojo Siwa face-wrapped car with her Jojo Siwa name plastered around the side of it, and then she cuts you off and then rolls down her 5% tint window and flips you off. And then as she's flipping you off, before you're even able to process what just happened, this starts playing.
I was a bad girl.
Honestly, I would never shut up about that if that happened to me. Also, it's just so funny. Like, why is your tint that dark, Jojo? Are you trying to stay low profile? Because I couldn't tell with your face and name plastered all over your car like a shrine. Like, why are the windows that dark? I understand if you don't want people to see in your car, but there's just no mistaking who's inside of that vehicle. And then here's the video of JoJo texting and driving.
JoJo! No fucking way! Have you learned nothing? Fucking way!
And speaking of the car, there's all these videos of her rehearsing. She's been rehearsing for, I really don't know what. Jojo, what are you rehearsing for? Like, is she going on tour? Is there going to be a Jojo Siwa Karma World Tour? Like, what's going on here? What are we rehearsing for? There's all these videos of her in the studio rehearsing and dancing, and I've really only seen, like, the one part of the dance. The, like, Dashana la, Dashana chi. That's kind of good. Chi. She's so like concerned about her rehearsals for whatever she's rehearsing for, because obviously like the music video is already filmed. She has to be going on tour. Who am I gonna see at the Jojo Siwa tour? Who am I gonna see at the Jojo Siwa tour? Show hands. If she comes to a date near me, best believe I will be front row, barricade, hand on the bar. Jojo Siwa, please sign my left hip. Just kidding. I would go though. I would probably get a nosebleed because I need to be serious about what I spend my money on, but I would go for the plot.
All right, back to the point.
She's doing all these really intense rehearsals. She's been posting these videos of herself in the car after rehearsals where the 12-hour rehearsal that she just had wasn't enough and she needs to continue running it in the car inside of the dark Jojo Siwa wrapped car. Jojo!
Jojo, have you learned nothing?
Hey man, what are you doing? It's like 11 p.m. Oh, I'm just rehearsing. Yeah, I just got back from like a 12-hour rehearsal and yeah, I just want to get a few more like in, you know. You have to hand it to her. She's really got people talking. Whatever is going on here is definitely catching the media's attention. I feel like maybe what she's going for here was a Miley Cyrus circa Wrecking Ball era bangers rebrand where she does something so insanely drastic from her childhood persona that everyone is forced to see her in a different light because what she is doing is so unfathomable for Jojo Siwa to be doing, so it forces everyone to see her now as a grown-up. I feel like that was kind of what she was going for with this rebrand, but I'm not sure it's landing. Like Miley Cyrus, she meant business, and at the time a lot of people were negative about that too, and maybe that'll be how it is for Jojo. Maybe one day people will look back on it and understand what she was trying to do. Maybe Jojo is ahead of our time and she'll have her Miley Cyrus renaissance where everyone will look back like they do on bangers and think, wow, you know what? She kind of did something there. Right now, I'm not sure if that's happening, but regardless, she really knows how to get the media talking about her and you have to hand it off to her because everyone's talking. Everyone's yapping. Good or bad, she's still reeling in that dough from it. So I guess time will tell and we'll see. Is she releasing a full album or just the song Karma? Let's do some research.
I was very afraid of the lyrics of Karma.
Because they're going to be like,
I wasn't ready to say I was a bad girl.
oh my gosh,
I love the I love the description tag underneath the Genius link for the Karma lyrics. Karma is the lead single off of Jojo Siwa's second sophomore album and her first attempt at quote-unquote adult music. Ditching her bubblegum pop persona, which she became known for, Siwa opts for darker and more mature themes in Karma, saying herself, "This is a new era of life, we're becoming an adult." Pause. News just hit. It was just brought to my attention that Karma is not even Jojo Siwa's song. Apparently Karma, originally meant to be titled Karma's a Bitch, is a song that was recorded by Britt Smith in 2012 and it was going to be released as a single and they teased it, but then they ultimately ended up scrapping it. And that the song was also originally recorded by Miley Cyrus in 2011. So Karma does not even belong to Jojo Siwa. I don't know if she bought the song, they sold her the song. Art is dead. Like, no one writes songs anymore. People just shop for a song to decide is theirs. And this is so crazy because I've seen multiple videos of her talking about how she wrote Karma 2 years ago. Pause the pause. She didn't explicitly say that she wrote Karma. She said that she started writing new music and then she was pitched Karma.
And 2 years ago is when I started writing new music.
Okay.
I got out of my Nickelodeon music contract. Then I got pitched this song, Karma. And the first word is, I was a bad girl. And I was like, oh, fuck, it's a good song. I was like, but I can't say that. I can't say I'm a bad girl. I'm not.
So she never claimed that it was written by her, which I feel like this is being misconstrued a lot online. Like everyone is saying that she said she explicitly wrote the song. Sorry, I just wrote the song. Illiterate. You're illiterate. You're illiterate. Anyway, people are claiming that she said that she wrote the song, which I don't think she did, unless I'm missing something. But do most artists say when they've bought a song? Probably not. Back to regular scheduled programming. Let's do a little read through of these lyrics, and I'll read them like it's a Shakespeare poem and I'm presenting in front of my class. I was a bad girl. I did some bad things. I swear I did it all for fun, and it meant nothing. Another late night, another crazy mood, and I didn't think twice what it would do to you. I was a wild child, you always knew it. It was a matter of time before I blew it. This is like slam poetry to me. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not cheat. Thou shalt not get caught, or you'll end up just like me. Oh, karma's a bitch. I should have known better. If I had a wish, now I'm like reading it in the rhythm of the song. Karma's a bitch. I should have known better. When I saw the pics of you and her, I felt the knife twist. Karma's a bitch, and she's with you right now. Karma's a Can Jojo Siwa have like an Eras tour? And it's just, it starts off with the boomerang, bubblegum pop era. And then she does like a dramatic outfit change on the stage where she like rips off her whole skin suit of the Jojo Siwa she once was and comes out in that, because honestly, that would be kind of, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the Jojo Siwa rebrand. Personally, I'm very entertained by it, and I'm honestly interested to see what she does, because this is just one song. We have no idea what's coming, and I think we should all be very excited. But anyways. So stream Karma by Jojo Siwa.